The humanitarian crisis is deepening in Gaza, with long lines of desperate, hungry Palestinians gathering in hopes of receiving essential aid and suddenly being killed. Gaza Health Ministry says at least 73 civilians were killed and 150 others were wounded while waiting for humanitarian aid across the Strip. The most devastating incident took place near the Zikim crossing in northern Gaza, where officials say 67 Palestinians lost their lives as they crowded around a United Nations aid truck. Eyewitnesses described the moment of panic and confusion as desperate residents rushed towards the incoming aid, seeking to secure food and supplies amid intensifying shortages.
We were at aid distribution point waiting for aid. We saw the trucks approaching, so we moved toward them. They started shooting. We raised our hands like this. We were running and signaling to the Jews that we had nothing, that we were peaceful. Then the Jews started shooting at us. Some were martyred, others were injured. We were just going to get food, to bring food for our children.
Local hospitals and health officials described the situation as overwhelming. Medical staff at the Al-Shifa hospital reported that the sudden influx of injured individuals strained their resources beyond capacity. The Israeli military said its forces fired warning shots to disperse what it called an immediate threat from a large crowd. In Gaza's Khan Yunis, a 3-month-old infant lost his life due to malnutrition. The grief-stricken mother held on to the small, shrouded body of her child while surrounded by the relatives during the funeral ceremony. The infant reportedly was surviving only on water as his mother, herself malnourished, was unable to breastfeed her child.
Since he was born, he is only drinking anise and water. Other than that, he drinks nothing. There is no baby formula in the Gaza Strip for the children to get food that would keep them going.
In central Gaza's Nuseirat, people banged on empty pots at food distribution points demanding aid and the reopening of crossings. At Nasser Hospital, a special ward has been set up just to treat malnourished children, with cases rising sharply. The World Food Programme says nearly 1 in 3 Gazans are skipping meals entire day, and thousands are now on the brink of catastrophic hunger.
We do not eat enough. I don't eat. I leave the food I receive from my daughter. I have high blood pressure, chondritis, and diabetes. I lost 35 kilos to provide food for my children.
Thousands of Palestinians made their way along the road leading to an aid distribution center in northern Gaza. These are the images showing desperate Gazans walking for hours in anticipation to find some food supplies. Some could be seen returning home with sacks of flour, clutching what little they managed to secure to feed their families.
I came to get flour for my children because I have none at home. You know the situation here is difficult, and the world watches without asking about us. That's why we take the risk ourselves, knowing it's a risk, with the chance we might not return. But we have to try. It's my first time here, but there's no choice. I have to come.
Meanwhile, Pope Leo has called for an immediate end to what he described as the barbarity of war, voicing deep anguish after a deadly Israeli strike on Gaza's only Catholic church this week in the Gaza city. In the attack, 3 people were killed and several others were injured, including the parish priest.
This act sadly adds to the ongoing military attacks against the civilian population and places of worship in Gaza. Once again, I call for an immediate end to the barbarity of war.